Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's game between the Buckeye Lady Panthers and the Bunkie Lady Panthers. Braxton's out sick tonight, so we're at a new. And Libby's going to win the toss for the Lady Panthers. Buckeye comes into the game 16-6, 3-0 in district play, ranked number 6 in Division II Select. Natalie Graves for 3, off the mark, and Bunkie's going to get the rebound, and here come the Bunkie Panthers. Throws up ahead in transition, can't get it to go. Jump shot outside, it's going to be short. Rebounded. It's going to be a jump ball, it's going to stay with Bunkie. The Bunkie Lady Panthers come in with a 7-11 record, 2-1 in district play, ranked number 27 in Division II Select. It's going to be a turnover. It's going to be Buckeye ball. This one's always a hard one to call. We got both PHS, Bunkie, and Buckeye, both Lady Panthers. Throw down to Libby, and Libby hits the mid-range jumper. All right, Josh made it down. And the Lady Panthers are going to stay in the full court press. Let her dribble through. That's one bad thing about if they break it. Big block there for Libby Cross. And Libby Cross throws it out. It's going to stay with Bunkie. Libby Cross is now 2 points away from 1,000 career points here at Buckeye. 5-second violation. It's going to be Buckeye ball. Got anything going on?
Just a little bit.
All right, Lady Panthers bring the ball up. Allie West brings it up, throws to Graves. Dish out. St. Pay throws it across court. Libby can't get it to go. Rebounded by Thornton. And here comes Bunkie. Hall off the mark, rebounded by Clanton.
All right, scoreboard up and running.
Yeah, buddy.
So 2 points for Libby Cross before she makes 1,000. That's interesting. Already 1,000 point score, and that's the end from Allie West. Good job from Allie West. And they're in the full court press.
Timeout, Bunkie.
Yeah, so that's interesting. We already had 1,000 point score with Natalie Graves this year. Now going for our second with Libby Cross. And if nothing changes, she should be getting that pretty easy.
Yes. It's good when you have 2,000 point scores on one team.
Yeah, look, I mean, they've been playing together for a while now. And when they play good disciplined basketball, they're hard to beat.
That is true. So, just a quick update. Who we got on the camera?
On the camera tonight, it's going to be Hillary Soche.
Okay. All right.
Hillary Soche on the camera. Yeah,
that's Braxton's out sick.
That's Celeste's sister. She is running the camera tonight. So if you have any problems with the mics or anything, just reach out. We'll try to get everything going. We kind of gave her a crash course in it. Let her go with it that way. She got baptized by fire.
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Out of the timeout, Lady Panthers are going to stay in the full court press.
Here it goes immediately. And that's going to be a turnover. Cross has it.
It'll
take her time.
Hands to Sadie, and Sadie finishes.
And there it is again. Allie West fighting for the ball again. Going to be somehow the Panthers come up with the ball. I don't know what he called. He called a push. Tried to get that little inbound pass to Cross. She didn't go for it. Went into the hands of the Bunkie Panthers. Addie Clinton does a good job of knocking it out past half court. And that'll be Bunkie Panther ball.
Yeah. It's always a tough one to call.
Here he is again. West
Bazile going to take
On
the
top
jumper.
of her. It's going to be short.
Way off the mark.
Graves
St.
with the
Pay's
rebound.
running the court. She catches it like a receiver. Lucky. Libby Cross.
Yeah, they're feeding Libby right now to get that 1,000 points. She just can't make the last two go. Allie West playing really good defense. Almost gets that one as well.
Dishes out to Hall. She can't hit the jumper.
It's going to be Buckeye ball. No, it's going to be Bunkie. Shout out to Miss Cindy Graves. She brought us a pizza.
What I'm talking about.
Always got to like a pizza. Thank her for the pizza.
All right, here come the Bunkie Panthers. Bunkie Lady Panthers. As Hall is going to have it in the top court. Dishes out, corner three. It's going to be short. Rebounded by Cross.
They're going to call the jump ball.
It's going to go to Buckeye.
Good crash into the boards there by Bunkie. Bunkie coach really into it.
Allie West pushes it up. Finds St. Pay. Cross court to Graves. Natalie Graves for three. It's good.
Natalie Graves. That'll push the score 9-0. Buckeye. Allie West and Sadie St. Pay playing really good defense. Ends up picking the foul. It's going to be against Sadie St. Pay.
Sadie St. Pay on the floor, and Wallace checks in for the Lady Panthers.
And West will take a breather.
They do get the ball inbounded to Hall.
Addie Clinton at the top of the key playing defense. Bazile passes it out to Newton. Bazile with a shot. And we're going to get a charge. Addie Clinton to pick up a charge. And I may have just chipped a tooth on that sweet tart.
I think they're frozen. Cotton. The first one I ate, I almost.
That one there got me.
Yeah. Same thing with me.
West kicking it, or excuse me, St. Pay kicking it around, back to Cross. Graves wide open again.
Wide open. Oh, off the mark. Rebounded by St. Pay. Good hustle there by Sadie St. Pay. Can't get it, and here come the Bunkie Panthers.
Bazile going down, kicks it out, and she's going to turn it over. Bazile is very quick. The Bunkie Panthers in the zone.
Good look. St. Pay to Cross.
It's good!
That's 1,000 points for Libby Cross.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that bucket, that solidifies.
And that'll put Libby Cross to 1,000 points.
Libby
Let's
Cross.
hear it for number 32, Libby Cross.
And the people are on their feet. Very good as her teammates congratulate her on the timeout.
30-second timeout called by the Lady Panthers.
And that'll be a 30-second timeout. So all players have to be off the bench. Learned that this year.
Good start by the Buckeye Lady Panthers coming out on a 12-0 run over Bunkie.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's the same thing every time the Lady Panthers take the court. If they play good discipline, pass the ball around, basketball, with their defense, their defense is what makes them.
Right.
And they score those points in transition. Look, they can make a run. 10 or 12 points to them on a run is, nothing.
Right.
So it does a good job there. Coming out of the timeout on the floor for the Panthers is going to be St. Pay, Wallace, Clanton, Morgan, and Graves.
Bunkie gets the pass inbounds. Hall.
Hall can handle the ball well. Passes it to Bazile. Bazile's going to pull up and shoot it. And it's good. First points on the board for Bunkie comes from Bazille on a turnaround jumper. Here comes Graves passing to St. Pay.
Inside look, gets on the back end. Morgan can't get it. Big block there by Hall. Ball's going to stay with Buckeye.
And the Bunkie coach.
She skipped out on the floor.
There it is. Bazille passes to Hall. Bazille
Just almost getting to them passing lanes.
And there she is, Sadie St. Pay with the defense, with the finish.
St. Pay with the steal and finish in transition.
And it's good. And that's going to be a jump ball due to St. Pay and Clinton tying it up. That'll go to the Bunkie Panthers. We're going to have a check-in. It's going to be
Alyssa Prater. Checks in for Bunkie.
For your hometown Panthers.
All right, so Soche and West checks back in.
Allie West anticipating that. Going to trap her here in the corner. And that's going to be knocked out of bounds by Celeste Soche. Look, they're cutting them no slack when they get the ball. They are immediately on top of them. They're going to break it.
By Newton. There it is. Morgan comes up with a steal, and here come the Buckeye Lady Panthers. Cross court, catches West. West throws it out to Wallace. Morgan for three. It's good.
Sophie Morgan on the three-point. Good drive there by Clanton, and then kicks it back out to Morgan. Thought she was going to get called for the travel.
Double dribble for sure.
But they let her go with it, and there it is. Soche again going to get picked up for the foul, I believe.
Number 23,
Sophie Morgan.
Going to go against Morgan. That'll be her first.
Cross and Lewis check in for the Lady Panthers.
And I believe the Bunkie student section has showed up.
Yes, they have.
One, you have an astronaut. One's in an astronaut suit. Always a good turnout here when Buckeye plays Bunkie anything.
Shot from the corner, and she drills it. That's Miley Newton for Bunkie.
So Newton picks up the second points for the Bunkie Panthers there, making the score 17-4 here at the end of the first.
Good rotation. Libby Cross drains the jumper.
Knocks down the mid-range jumper.
And Libby Cross doing a good job with her jumper tonight.
Cross already with 7 points on the night. Gets the block. Morgan with the rebound.
Here comes West, wasting no time.
Saw her on the backside. Still there. She baited her in. Good defense there by the Bunkie Panthers.
Just took us a little while to see her. Nobody's seen her there for a second. Morgan's going to inbound the ball for the Panthers. Kicks it out to West. Back to Morgan for three.
No good.
Lewis with the rebound.
Bunkie comes up with it.
And swatted out of the air by
Big
Libby
block.
Cross. Soche comes up with it. She'll bring it down, kicks it to West. Morgan for three, off the mark.
Rebounded. And it's not going to count. So that's going to end the quarter. 19-4. Buckeye Lady Panthers leading over Bunkie.
Yeah, look, I mean, they're playing good basketball. Libby Cross is doing well with her turnaround jumper there, or anything in the short inside the paint. She's making them fall. You know, no surprise that she's got 1,000 points. That's hard to do. Congratulations to her. But overall, the Buckeye Panthers look fairly well tonight.
Yeah, they look really good. You know, Buckeye comes to the game ranked number 6 in Division II Select, with a big matchup coming next week in district play. They're 3-0 in district, and just looking to make a splash.
Yeah, look, I mean, it's no Gina and Buckeye. You know, it's going to be at Gina. You know, the Panthers are going to have to come out and they're going to have to play really good basketball to beat Gina. Gina's got a very good basketball team. I don't know if they're quite as strong as they were last year, you know, when they played here, but it's pretty evenly matched if you look at it on paper. I mean, they always play really, really hard in that matchup there, so it's going to be a good one.
It's going to be a good one to watch.
Speaking of, are we covering that? Are you going to be able to cover that? Or?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Yeah, we're working on trying to cover it, so for sure we're going to try to maybe get a live feed up and going, even if it's not.
All right, coming into the second quarter, 19-4 lead. Buckeye leads. Looking for a big quarter here to get into half.
Yeah, look, I mean, you put up 19 in the first, and a lot of it goes off your defense and those turnover points, transition points there. St. Pay with the breakaways. You know, her and West is playing really good defense. There it is again.
There's another big steal. Headed down the court, Natalie Graves. Hits St. Pay. Graves finds Clanton, and Clanton
just,
can't get it to go.
yeah, she's just a little bit out of position there. She was going a little. If the pass would have been a little earlier, she probably could have put it up. She was already behind the goal there. What a move by Hall.
Can't get it to go.
Couldn't get it to fall, but it was a good fake move, turnaround jumper. Here comes Graves for three.
Oh, I thought
Couldn't
it was
make
in.
it fall. I thought it was in as well. Again, man, the Panthers play just such hard defense. They're in good shape.
And there's another steal by Addie Clanton. Oh, she's going to get her on the travel. She took a little hop there.
Yeah, she just couldn't get it stopped. You know, she was trying to get pickpocketed there. Good steal, just couldn't quite run with it. 19-4 here in the second. Buckeye Panthers leading over the Bunkie Panthers. Already, as soon as they inbound the ball, Allie West is all over the top. She's going to get called for a reaching foul.
Final foul against number 13, Allie West.
That'll be West's first foul of the night. Starburst as well.
All pink. Cross court.
There it is, a
Graves.
kick.
And St. Pay going to set it back up for Buckeye. St. Pay dishes. Cross
St.
court.
Pay
St.
off
Pay
the mark.
Can't get it to go. Good rebound there by Hall.
And there goes Bazile showing her speed off. Libby Cross waiting for the block. Couldn't get it.
Rebounded by Graves. I tell you what, Bunkie's playing some good defense.
Yeah, look, Bunkie's not giving them those passing lanes that they're looking for.
Rebound by Clanton. She gets it blocked out of bounds.
And Hall will come up with that block. Yeah, Bunkie's doing a good job of getting those after that first. You know, most of their points is coming from turnovers.
Yeah, transition points.
Yeah, so they're doing a good job of shutting those passing lanes down.
Wide
There's West for
open.
three.
No basket. Sophie Morgan can't get it to fall. Rebounded by Thornton. And Alyssa Prater going to bring it up for Bunkie.
Bazile. No, Hall
Hall can't get
off
it
the
to
mark.
fall.
West wasting no time coming down after the rebound. There it is. She's wide open. It's going to be short. She just ran out of juice.
That's going to be a turnover.
Yeah, that's going to be a turnover. (19-4), been that way for 3 minutes almost.
Both teams playing very good defense right now. Cross court, a good pass. She'd have had some room to shoot. Good look. Cross can't quite come up with it solid. Backside, Sophie Morgan. Can't get the pass in there. She's trying to thread the needle. And here comes Bazile.
St. Pay, good crossover dribble there by Bazile on St. Pay. And that's good. That's Prater.
Prater with the jumper.
Push the score 19-6. So Bunkie's doing a good job taking those passing lanes away, going down there and scoring there.
Graves can't get it to fall. And here comes Hall. Off the mark. Blocked by Cross.
Another block by Libby Cross. And Breeley Wallace will check in for Allie West. It's going to be a timeout.
Good time to thank our sponsors, BK Distributors, BK Apparel, and BK Promotions. Anything you need with a logo on it, BK Trio team of businesses can take care of all your needs. From leather jackets to fat heads, anything you need, go see Scott and the gang over at BK Distributors.
Also like to thank Holloway Outdoors and Marine. It's Holloway Outdoors and Marine being the headline sponsor for Buckeye basketball this year. Anything you need hunting or fishing wise. Got some of the best boats in Cenlaw. Go see them, Holloway Outdoors and Marine. Like to thank our sponsors. Cannot bring it to you without our sponsors.
That is correct. All right, 4:21 left to go in the first half. Buckeye leads 19-6. But the Buckeye Lady Panthers have not scored here in the second quarter.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's like I said, most of their points is coming over transition. Bunkie's doing a good job of closing down those passing lanes. As you can see right there, before we took that last shot, we probably passed the ball 8 times trying to find that inside zone there. Couldn't do it, so. But, I mean, it's no secret how Buckeye can get their points and get on a roll on you and then play their basketball.
It's Paul from downtown can't get it to go. Rebounded by St. Pay. They're going to kick out the cross.
Wallace by herself.
Morgan finishes underneath.
Good job by Sophie Morgan
Another
playing there.
steal,
That's
and
2 on 1 right here.
Pay to Graves, back to St. Pay, and she finishes.
Good look there by Natalie Graves to make that extra pass instead of trying to go up to score it there. Good job by Sophie Morgan on defense there. Good turnover. And again, they score those points in transition.
Morgan knocks it out again.
Swats that one into the student section. Going to be timeout, full timeout.
Bunkie Lady Panthers call a full timeout.
So yeah, not a little action here in the first, you know.
Yeah, the Panthers,
Ladies and gentlemen, special
Buckeyes,
announcement from the Buckeye High School Senior Class of 2026.
they're not shooting the ball well enough.
No, they're not shooting the ball as well. They got a little bit of, you know, Libby's hitting her down low jumper well, but as far as outside the arch, you know, where we make those shots where they got to come out and guard that to open those passing lanes where you can make that extra pass if you wanted to. You know, since we're not hitting them, Bunkie's just saying, hey, I'm going to step back. I'm going to let you shoot all night until they start making a few.
Yeah, and that's what opens up the offense, because normally we have, you know, 2 or 3, maybe even 4 that can shoot it from out there.
Yeah, and it's just, you know, it's just one of those nights they're not falling in from beyond the arch,
So
you know.
slacking off.
Yeah, and keeping it tight in that zone, yeah. I think once you see teams have to go to a man-to-man on the Lady Panthers, I think the Lady Panthers exceed really well because matched up one-on-one, we have really good athletes on this team that can, you know, that can maybe outplay their opponent a little bit.
And normally the Buckeye makes you go to man-to-man because they shoot so well from the outside.
That's right, and we just haven't turned that, you know, we just haven't turned that on yet.
All right, come
Now,
on.
keep in mind, you still scored 23 points, so
Right.
there it is.
There's another steal. St. Pay in transition and finish.
With the steal and the finish of the round.
Right now, Buckeye backing off of the full court press. Newton looking for the open lane. Kicks it back out. Blocked again by Cross. That's 3 tonight. Having herself a good game. 1,000 points. 3 blocks.
Graves calls the offense. Sophie.
Just off the mark. I'd like to see her put it on the ground there, drive a little closer. Once they give you that opening.
Steal
There she is again. Steals it.
St. Pay wide open and
That's a good look from half court by Natalie Graves to show that lane. That's right. I'll say once you get in that transition there,
yeah, they're really good.
Her athlete, she's so athletic, Sadie St. Pay, that
Yes.
she can get that. She can beat that one-on-one.
Yeah, she's one of the fastest ones on the court anytime she takes a court. And she runs it. She's in very good shape. Big shot from downtown by Hall. Not going to go. Libby Cross with the rebound. Wallace back to Cross. Cross can't hang on to it. And here come the Bunkie Lady Panthers. Newton for 3. Off the mark, Cross gets the rebound. St. Pay already with 10 in the first half.
There she is, going to try to drive. Good strip. Yeah, good strip there by Hall. And here comes Bazile one-on-one with Cross.
Can't get it to fall.
And there comes the transition point thrown from the backcourt.
Sadie St. Pay gets fouled.
St. Pay foul. That'll send her to the line, shooting 2. That will go against number 2 for the Bunkie Lady Panthers.
And that'll be at the line. Sadie St. Pay looking for those 12 points.
Newton on the foul for Bunkie. St. Pay can't get the first one to go.
And that's going to be a check-in for the Panthers. On the floor now for the Buckeye Panthers. Going to be Clanton, Cross, St. Pay, Lewis, and West. And both of them no good. And she gets her own rebound.
Ball's going to stay with Buckeye. Good hustle there by Addie Clanton and St. Pay.
Number 11 checks in for Bunkie.
And Hall to take a breather. Zeta Lee checks in for the Panthers.
And, she's going to get fouled in the arm.
Cross foul on the way out. That'll send her to the line, shooting 2.
That's Newton.
Foul against number 2 for Bunkie.
Newton picks up 2 quick ones. So Libby Cross going to be at the line, shooting 2. Can't get the first one to go.
The force field.
It is.
Force field right now at the rim. Later action tonight, Buckeye boys coming off of
Foul goes against number 22, Soche.
going to go against Celeste Soche. That'll be her first. That's a pushing foul. And Bunkie will inbound the ball, and here comes Bazile, bringing it down for the Bunkie Panthers. Bazile for 3, off the mark. Lewis does a good job boxing out.
Yes, she does. Here comes Soche.
We're not passing the ball as crisp either.
We're hesitant. Cross drives and finishes.
Finish on the ring.
Did the Euro step again.
Pass going to be stolen and 6 seconds left. Cross for 3. It's good!
Libby Cross come to play basketball tonight.
Yes, she did.
Panthers take a 32-6 lead over Bunkie.
Libby Cross with 12 for the half. Sadie St. Pay with 10.
10. Look, they're doing a good job passing the ball around, just leaving some openings. And Libby Cross is making them pay for it right now down low. And look, playing really good defense as well. So congratulations to her on 1,000 points. I look for the Panthers. Look for the Panthers try to open it up a little bit there into the thing.
Southern Sweetheart.
All right, welcome to the second half. The Buckeye Lady Panthers are going to have the ball, 32-6 lead. And going to inbound to Sadie St. Pay. Libby Cross, mid-range, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Natalie Graves and finished off by Addie Clanton.
Good job there by Natalie Graves coming back, getting that ball, getting it to Addie Clanton. Look for the Panthers to be a little quicker with their passes. Their passes were sloppy in the first half.
Hall can't get the three ball to go. Rebounded by Hall herself. Newton drives.
Bazile off the
can't
mark.
get it to fall. Rebounded by Newton.
Yeah, look for coming out of the half. You know, the Panthers been passing the ball kind of sloppy. Now we can't get a rebound.
This is going to be the fourth chance opportunity. And they come up with a steal. And here comes Buckeye.
West at the top.
Just a sloppy pass, but the Panthers are going to keep it. Finds St. Pay. Can't get it to fall. Gets her own rebound. Natalie Graves for three. It's good!
So the Panthers are doing a good job there getting the boards themselves.
There's that defense. Streaking St. Pay. Can't get it to go. No foul call. But
Good job by Allie West to steal the ball back.
That's that defense.
And here comes Graves again for three from D.
No.
Sadie St. Pay just dove after the ball and flipped over the bench.
Cross-court pass to Hall. Can't get it to fall. Rebounded by St. Pay, and it's going to be a foul charged against Wales.
Number 23 picks up the foul.
That'll be Wells first on the night. And West to bring it down the court for the Panthers.
St. Pay for three off the mark. Newton gets the rebound. Oh, West gets it. That's going to be Buckeye ball. Good hustle there by Allie West.
Yeah, look, Allie West kicked on the afterburners there, come down here, didn't make the foul, grabbed the ball, you know. Good job by her.
So it looks like we got the student section from Bunkie.
Yeah, the student section for Bunkie is getting very loud. I mean, it's going to be a good. The boys' game is going to be.
It's going to be a nail biter. I'm thinking. Sophie Morgan can't get the three ball to go, and here comes Bunkie.
One thing I'll give the Bunkie Panthers is they play aggressive.
Can't quite save it out of bounds.
That'll be Buckeye.
Ball. All right, West's going to take it up for Buckeye. I don't know what's going on over there.
I don't know. Resource officers over there now. And here we go. We got a lot going on outside of the basketball game. But anyway, Sophie Morgan, no, it's Graves with the ball. Passes to Clanton. We'll call it a pass. And Clanton's up and in.
Score 39-6. Buckeye leads.
And here we go. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Time to thank our sponsors, Holloway Outdoors and Marine. Holloway Outdoors and Marine, they are your one-stop shop for anything outdoors. Go see them. They are a headline sponsor for Buckeye basketball in 2025. I'd also like to thank BK Distributors. BK Distributors, BK Apparel. Anything you need with a logo on it, go see the trio team of businesses. Go check out Scott and the gang at BK Distributors. They are a headline sponsor for all of Buckeye athletics. Have you figured out what's going on?
Yeah, so the student section was getting a little chippy. I think the resource officer may have got onto them a little bit. And the coach is like, hey, tell me that if I need to get onto somebody, I think they were going to try to maybe tell some people to leave or something. They're going to let them stay here, which I think they should be here.
Oh, yeah. Just keep it clean and we're good. All right, rebounded by Allie West. Here come the
But the boys basketball coach is like saying, if you have any problem with anybody, you let me know. He's talking to the resource officer now. Looks like they got it going. Ryan Lewis passing it to West. Back to Morgan. Morgan for the little turnaround off the mark.
Get it to fall. Ball's going to go to Bunkie.
But I will tell you this. The Stella Bass Sasser Gymnasium is filling up quick.
Yes, it is. It's going to be a travel charge against Bunkie. That's going to be Buckeye ball. It's going to be a fun one.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Morgan to Clanton. Clanton back across the west to Lewis. Here comes Soche. Panthers trying to open them lanes a little bit. West trying to force it across.
Katie Garrett. Hall on the drive. Shot. And it's good.
That'll push the score 39-8 as the Buckeye Panthers are leading. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left here to go in the third. Morgan to West, wide open, off the mark. Soche fighting for it, gets the rebound. And that's going to be out on the Buckeye Panthers. Buckeye hold it.
Save it. Newton almost had it there. Wallace drives, dishes over to Lewis. Lewis can't hit the short-range jumper. That's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay.
I think it's Bunkie ball.
Stay with the Panthers. Buckeye Panthers.
All right.
No, it's going to be Bunkie ball.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I've been trying to keep up with this possession era. Not doing a very good job of it, but
you were on
Bazil.
the mark right there.
Yeah, that's right. I got 1 for 1 so far.
Hall for three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Wallace.
That one will go to the Panthers. Buckeye. And the Bunkie student section shot the ball.
Little shot. It was way off the mark.
Way off the mark. He's 0 for 1 in the field.
Yes.
Good pass there. Back out to Lewis. Lewis for three, and she sinks it.
The bucket. The chance for the
4-point play. 4-point play. So Ryan Lewis going for the 4-point play. And the Panthers have not shot well from the line tonight when they've got on it. Lewis going to break the trend, and it's good.
Annie Rabelais going to check in for Bunkie.
And Bazile will bring it down the court. Block. That's number 4 for Cross tonight, blocking. That's going to be a foul. It's going to go against Wallace. Be her second of the night. Check that. That's her first.
You had me confused there, Cotton.
Sorry. Soche playing good defense again.
Not even. Morgan. Ooh.
I think she double dribbled.
She definitely double dribbled. Cross going to bring it up for Buckeye. Wallace. Cross court to Morgan. Drive.
Morgan going to drive.
Big
Block
there by
Annie Rabelais. Thunderbird with it. No, it's Cross. And the Buckeye student section is now booing the ref. They thought it was Buckeye ball. It's going to go with the Panthers. 43-8 here in the third. And I believe the referees are going to earn their money tonight.
Yes, they are. Not so much in this one as the next one. That's the end of the third quarter. Buckeye leads 43-8 over Bunkie.
Yeah, it's a lot going on, Cotton.
It is a lot going on. This one's a little out of hand. But yeah, a lot going on.
That it is. On the court now for the Buckeye Panthers, going to be Graves, Cross, West, St. Pay, and Clanton. 8 minutes left in the game. Buckeye leading 43-8 over the Bunkie Panthers. Looks like Newton a little shaken up in the third.
Bazile going to get stripped by St. Pay. Rabelais. Cross going to get the rebound for Buckeye. And here come the Buckeye Lady
Look
Panthers.
for Libby to go all the way.
They get her on the walk, but she got fouled.
She did get fouled. I think she got fouled before the walk, but Bazile for three, off the mark. Cross with the rebound. Going to kick it down. There she goes. Throws it to St. Pay. To Graves, just out of reach.
She thought Graves was still cutting to the basket, and Graves was going over to hitting the three spot.
Morgan checks in for the Lady Panthers.
So Morgan to check in for Cross. Sophie Morgan to check in for Libby Cross. On the court now for the Panthers, Morgan, West, St. Pay, Clanton, and Graves. Here comes Bazile. Kicks it to Newton.
Steal by Morgan. Dishes to Addie Clanton. Addie Clanton going to bring it up the court herself. Cross court to Graves. Ooh,
Good look there by Allie West.
The assist, and Graves is the finish.
Very good pass there by Allie West.
Yes, very
Yeah,
good
she's
pass by Graves.
she's a selfless player. You know, she tries to look for that open spot underneath the basket.
Yes, and plays hard defense.
She does, man. She does. I mean, she does a good job. Bazile for three, off the mark.
Rabelais with the rebound. Shots up. Shots off. Garrett with the three-pointer. Can't get it to fall. Here comes Buckeye. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Buckeye.
Number 10 and number 14, check in for Bunkie.
That'll be Thornton and Riche, excuse me, I forgot.
Only because I asked that.
Riche checking in
Free
for
ball, not good.
the Bunkie Panthers. Graves with the pass.
West
Didn't
couldn't
think
handle
she was going to pass it. West couldn't handle it. That'll be a turnover. And the Bunkie Panthers will be coming back with the ball. 5 minutes, 14 seconds to go into the fourth here. And that's going to be a timeout. It's going to be a full timeout. Full timeout, so you can sit on the bench.
All right, so full timeout. 5 minutes, 13 seconds. Buckeye leads big over Bunkie.
That is true, Cotton, everything you just said.
All facts.
Every bit of it.
Also, Facts is brought to you tonight, Panther Vision here on 446 Sports by BK Distributors, BK Apparel, and BK Promotions. They're our headline sponsor for all of Buckeye Athletics. Also, Holloway Outdoors and Marine. Anything you need for outdoors, hunting or fishing, go see Holloway Outdoors and Marine. They are a headline sponsor for Buckeye basketball this year. All right, 45-8, Josh. What do you think the boys' game is going to turn out?
Look, the boys is coming off 2 hard losses. They played good against Plainview, just lost it there in the they were up 12 with 4 minutes to go. Just they had some shots that didn't fall their way, some layups that didn't go their way, ended up losing the game. But look, they played a Marksville team, and I don't care who you are in the state, Marksville's a champion. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I believe Marksville wins state championship this year by 25 points.
Well, I also watched the game in person, and I'm not going to say you're going out on a limb because that's one of the best basketball teams I've seen.
I'm telling you now, I think they'll win their state championship in their division. I think they'll win it by 15 to 20 points, easy. I mean, that's just. I mean, I don't know who they're going to. I don't know who they're going to play. It don't matter, but I don't see how.
Madison's pretty good.
I don't know if they're in the same group.
They are.
Madison Prep? Or no, Madison, just Madison.
Just Madison.
Yeah, Madison is good, but you know, Buckeye played Madison in a preseason or a tournament at Ash, I believe. So I'm not sure if them and Marksville's already played or not. I know we played good against Madison, and I think we were within 10 on them. And
I think Madison's #1 in that division right now.
yeah, I'm going to say that I'm going to call Marksville the state champions, and I'm going to say it's by 15 or 20.
I like it. They're a good ball club, one of the best I've seen in a long time.
Yeah, look, I mean, we wouldn't watch, like I said, we wouldn't watch it in person, and it was, man, a couple of them just shoot the lights out.
Yeah, they're a very, very, very good team. They can shoot, pass, dribble, jump.
And here's another
Play
thing.
defense.
Yeah, look, and what some of them was worried about is how they were going to compare against the Vols. You know, Vols is a good basketball team. We beat a Vols very good here, but a Vols, you know, some of the things that Marksville was worried about is how they were going to compare with the Vols. So that shows you how good a Vols is.
That's right. All right, so Hall hits the first one, can't hit the second one. Buckeye comes down with it, now stolen. It's going to be white ball. That's Buckeye's ball. And the Bunkie student section don't like it.
No, they don't. Going to have a check-in.
Wells going to check in the game for Bunkie. All right, here come Buckeye.
So the student section in Buckeye is dressed like construction workers.
Yes.
It's construction night. And the Bunkie student section is dressed in
Blazers.
they got some Blazers over there.
They have
an astronaut. They got 2 football players.
They have what's the head things called?
The Pooh Shiesties.
Something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. They got a mixed bag over there. That's good. Newton too. I bring it 45 to 11. I have 10, but I'll put 11. 2 minutes.
Missing free throw.
I did. That's going to be a foul. Possibly. Going to go against Wells. That'll be Wells' second. 2 minutes, 15 seconds and counting here in the game.
Graves short on her free throws. That's one thing the Panthers are going to have to improve on it when they get in a tight game.
Say it again, Con. I wasn't paying attention.
The free throws we got to improve on if we're going to be in a tight ball.
Yeah, look, I mean, that's one of those things where, I mean, we're one for however many we shot. I don't think anybody's made one but Natalie Graves. I may be wrong. No, Ryan Lewis.
She made one.
Lewis made one. If you got to think that hard. Did Cross make one?
I think so.
All right, we'll give her one, but that's 3 out of probably, 12 or 13. That's not very good. So you're going to have to get better on your free throw shooting because during the playoffs, that's going to come into effect.
Good rebound there by Chandler Sayes as she's checked into the ball game.
Netterville bringing it down the court for the Panthers. Crossover dribble. Underneath the Sayes.
Oh,
He couldn't make it fall.
Can't get it to go. Netterville in transition defense. Good. That's the 8th grader.
Ryland.
Finley Ryland gets her hand in there. Good defense. Hall's going to have it at the top of the key.
Bazell for 3 off the mark.
Rebounded by Bunkie. Foul's going to be charged against Reese Spear.
Spear pick up that foul.
Good defense by the Panthers. Almost stolen by Funderburk. Oh, it's going to get
Oh, with the jumper.
Here comes Buckeye. 20 seconds left, and he's going to throw it out of bounds.
For 3.
Can't make it. Reese with the rebound. That's going to be your ball game. Buckeye wins big, 46-13 over Buckeye.
That's right. Look, not going to have to lie. I'm going to go try to check on the camera and stuff like that. Make sure that we're going to do all that and make sure you can film for the second game. It's going to be interesting.
Yes, it is.
Big win here for the Panthers. They're going to have to get better at the free throw shooting, though.
Yep, everything looked good except for our free throw shooting, but we'll clean that up. We usually shoot good from the line, and we'll catch y'all during the boys' game. All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's game between the Bunkie Panthers and your hometown Buckeye Panthers. All right. Here we go. Gets back to the jump. All right, Bunkie gets a tip. Here they come. Lee drives, shoots, no good. They get the rebound. It's going to be out. Buckeye ball. Bunkie comes in 8-7, 2-1 in district. Ranked number 16 in Division II Select. Steal by Bass. Throws it up. Butch. Can't get it to go. It's going to be rebounded by Fondon. Shot off the mark. Rebounded by Logan Butch. Butch driving, finds Bass in the corner. Bass gonna pitch up, gets back. Gabe Brown comes around the screen, gonna pitch out to Bass. Gabe Brown with the basketball. Good dish, good roll, and a finish!
Good pass there by Tucker Graves to hit Bass underneath.
All right, so Buckeye comes out with the first points of the game. It's going to be a champion with loud stands tonight, Josh.
Yeah, look, I told you it's going to be a rough one. One thing about it, Buckeye's going to have to play discipline.
Off the mark, rebounded by Fitzback.
And they're going to have to not get the, they're not going to have to get in foul trouble on what I saw unnecessary fouls.
Pass off the mark. Rebounded by Gabe Brown. Grabs and gets the bucket.
Gabe Brown has the finish of the game.
Yeah.
All right, so Buckeye with a 4-0 lead over Bunkie.
Tucker Graves.
Floater's gonna go. That's B.J. Allen.
Flush to Brown, kick out to Graves, underneath the Fitzback. Had it taken from him. That's Patterson on the steal. No, check that. That's B.J. Allen on the steal. That's one thing Bunkie is going to have to do is get into those passing lanes. Buckeye's going to have to be disciplined enough to make it.
Free ball from
Caden Dobbins. And the Bunkie Panthers will take a 1-point lead. 5-4.
Dished out to Bass. Bass going to drive. Off the glass. Can't make the shot. You'd like to see Bass go straight up there instead of floating out.
Yeah, look, you got to. I think he thought they were going to crash in on him. And
that's going to be a charging foul on Patterson.
And that'll be Patterson's first.
Fitzpatrick takes the charge for the Panthers. Foul against number 1 for Bunkie.
Futch, take it down. And they pick the back pocket of Futch. Goes off of his knee. I like the drive there.
Oh, yeah.
If you can keep it on the ground and not turn it, I think that basket goes in. Had an open lane, did a good job driving it. They're playing very physical underneath. The big man has it.
And the bucket.
Thought that was going to get blocked. Fitzback's going to get the foul.
Fitzback picks it up. And Fondong with the bucket.
Say that again.
That was Elijah Fondong on the bucket. And he hits the free throw.
Push the score 8. 4-8. Bunkie Panthers leading. So again, right now they're out in man, and they're just good move there by Tucker Graves. That's what you're going to have to take there. You're going to have to just be a better athlete than the guy that's on top of you. They're going to play man to man. You're going to have to play. You're going to have to make determined that you're going to try to beat that guy.
Short. Here come the Buckeye Panthers. To Fitzback.
Kicks it back out to Bass, trying to set it up. Futch at the top for 3.
No. Rebounded by Gabe Brown. Can't get it underneath the rim.
Wide open.
Off the mark. Here comes Buckeye, Gabe Brown.
That's going to be Bunkie ball.
Bunkie basketball.
Yeah, look, you got a lot of back and forth right now.
Mateo Sutter checks in for Jacob Bass.
I think Mateo will do well against these guys. He plays up close personal defense. I think defensively, I think Mateo is one of your guys. He also makes good cuts into the lane, try to get that ball open underneath the basket. Tucker Graves drawing the running back. Gabe's just got to be a little stronger there. And the floater's good.
Dobbins with 5.
Two minutes, 23 seconds left and counting. Buckeye down 6-10.
That's going to be a foul. Charged against B.J. Allen.
Foul called on number 2. Benoit checks in for the Panthers.
Sutter going to bring it in for the Panthers. Nope, check that. Graves going to check it in. Graves for 3, off the mark.
So Bunkie with a 4-point lead. They bring the ball down the court. 1:50 remains in the first quarter. That's going to be a charge.
Going to be another charge.
That's going to be 2 on Allen. And they're going to pull him out.
Number 4 checks in for Bunkie.
Thompson's going to check in for Allen.
And here comes Futch bringing it down for the Panthers. Kicks it out to Fitzback for 3. And it's good.
Brendan Fitzback from downtown.
Bring the score 9-10. Buckeye Panthers still trailing by 1. Here, a minute, 25 seconds left to go into the game. First quarter here.
Almost stolen by Futch. Floater in the lane goes. Fondong with 5.
Not really a good shot, just it goes in. I mean, played good defense on it.
Good ball movement. Lee gonna push it out. Looks like they're gonna save it for the last shot.
Gonna be a charge.
Charge is going to be called again.
And he got possibly, thought he teed him up, but he didn't. "19 seconds and counting here in the first."
Clutch for three, and he gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot three.
Look, if you're the Buckeye Panthers, this is one of those that you have to be pretty good from the line tonight.
Clutch with a chance to tie it up for Buckeye. And hit the first one.
And the first one off the mark for Futch.
10 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
Second one's off the mark.
Futch hits the third one.
So that'll push the score 10-12. Bunkie Panthers leading.
Fade away, not going to go. And no shot away, 10-12. Bunkie leads after one, Doug.
Yeah, look, man, I told you this is going to be a tough one. Bunkie doing a good, I think the Panthers come out and man a little bit there early. Looks like they broke back down in that zone a little bit. It's not really so good shots going on by the Bunkie Panthers. They're just going in. So 10-12 first quarter. I mean, you got to be proud of the way you're playing defensively and doing making them make those shots. But you're going to have to get something going offensively. They're playing a man-to-man on defensive side of the ball. You're going to have to be better than the guy covering you, or you're going to have to get rid of the ball, try to find an open passing lane.
Yeah, we got to find a guy with a hot hand, whether it be Gabe Brown, Fitzback's going to hit a three.
You're going to have somebody is going to have to make the ball beyond the arch to open up what you need to play Buckeye boys basketball here. Because when you play and you can make those cuts and throw that ball into the paint on a cut and do that layup, you see how well it works with Mateo to Gabe Brown and stuff like that. That's what you're going to have to look for. Bunkie Panthers doing a good job of keeping that away from the Buckeye right now.
That is correct. So 10-12 after one. We're going to start the second quarter here. It's going to be Buckeye ball.
And again, if you're the Buckeye Panthers, you cannot pick up fouls that mean nothing.
No, you get to be
if you get a foul tonight, it has to be because it's what they call a good foul. It can't be a reaching foul. It can't be, that's right.
All right.
I do like how they're trading out Futch to Fitz back as far as at the top of the key. I think that's going to open Fitz on a lane, and that's going to open Logan into the threes. See on that cut there, if that ball's on this side, Logan was open. There it is. And I think with Fitz back coming down and bringing that ball back, that opens up a little bit more.
So Buckeye takes the lead in the first possession of the second quarter. Fondog driving, dishes down low, can't get it to go.
Good
Rebound.
defense there by Tucker Graves without getting the foul.
Fitz back. And it's going to be offensive.
And Fitz left his feet a little early there.
Fitzback gets a piece of his own.
Yeah, look, he should have probably slowed it down a little bit there and looked for an open shot. Kicked it back out. The heat of the moment, you're up, finally took the lead. You're trying to make a little bit happen, but he was out of position a little bit.
Yeah. So Fitzback picks up two, and he's going to be
he's going to have to sit down for a little while. It's going to put the big man in.
Patterson driving.
I'd look for him and Craig to come out switching out if I had to guess.
Good rebound by Tucker Graves. Here come the Buckeye Panthers. Graves drives. Finds Brown. Tucker Graves for three!
That's what you need. You need Graves to heat up. You need Brown to heat up. And this turns into a different ball game.
When Tucker Graves gets a hot hand, I'd feed him the basketball every turn down the court.
Yeah, look, when you have two guys that can shoot beyond the arcs, that leaves those passing lanes open because they got to come out and guard you.
Lee with the ball at the top of the key. Looking to drive on Benoit. Off the mark.
Get Graves on the reach around foul. I think that was a jump ball all the way, but
Graves picks up his first foul.
Which is very odd. He doesn't get many fouls in the game. What's crazy is he was so hesitant.
Lee for three is good.
And again, if you're the Panthers, you're still leading by one. You need to slow it down and score your points. Can't stare him down, man.
He was caught in midair. No foul call.
The big running back pushes him while he's in midair. He gets the breath knocked out of him. He's back up. Problem I have with it is whoever the running back is stares him down. Zion Lee after the foul, or didn't get the foul, but stared him down. Should have been a technical immediately. That's going to be a charge
against Patterson.
It's going to be his third of the night.
That's going to be two on Patterson.
Bunkie a little chippy with the refs, and the refs are letting it fly. I'm not sure why. Bass checks back into the game. Comes Fitz on the cut. That's got to be quicker. That pass right there has got to be quick. We're waiting too long.
We got to hit him when he's.
You got to hit him when he makes the break. I mean, that's what it's for. That's what Maury basketball is about right there. You got to hit it right then. There it is.
Back for three. Off the mark. And Tucker Graves gets 2 rebounds. Fitz back. Can't get it.
3 chances.
Got to finish at the rim.
Got to finish it. I thought the second one for Tucker was going in for sure.
I thought all 3 of them were going in.
I mean, I did too, but however, none of them went in.
No, they did not. All right, so Buckeye leads 16-15, 4:36 left to go here in the first half. Dish out in the corner, Lee for 3, off the mark. Rebounded by Futch. Here come the Buckeye Panthers. That's going to be a foul. Charged on Fung Dong.
And that's what you're going to have. If Logan's there and he's running that hard, he's going to have to go that hard to the basket, pick up the foul.
He can jump
but again, you got to make your shots from the foul line. We're 1 for 3 right now from the foul line on Futch. Now we're 1 for 4. So you can foul him all night.
Usually a very good free throw shooter.
Very good free throw shooter, but like I said, it's a tough atmosphere right now. Go 0 for 2 there. So right now the Panthers are 1 for 6 from the line. And I think to beat the people in the district that's left, you're going to have to shoot well from the line. Good turnover there from Fitzback. Gets the ball, and here he comes.
Fitzback gets fouled on the three-pointer.
And that'll put him again.
3. That's Dobbins' first, second.
But again, you can put the Panthers at the line all night. They need to shoot well from the line. So right now we're 1 for 6 at the line.
Fitzpatrick dreams the first one. And hit the second.
Number 2 checks in for Panthers.
It's the third.
3 for 9.
Fitzpatrick goes through the screens at the line. Number 2 checks in for the Panthers.
And here we go. Panthers are going to back out. 18-15 here in the second. Bass coming up. Tucker Graves gets the unlucky draw of having to cover Zion Lee into the paint. Doing a good job. He's just a big man. And what they're trying to do is get Graves into foul trouble. He's doing a good job of not fouling. Taking his opportunities when he can. Mateo Stutter for 3.
Ooh, just
off the mark.
Rebounded by Fondong. And here comes Bunkie.
I look for him to try to get that ball back to Zion Lee. When Bass is checking in, that takes Fitz back off of Lee.
Good steal there by Tucker Graves. He's going to run it
Good
back
job. Going to run it back out. You got the lead.
Gabe
Brown.
for 3. Downtown Gabe Brown. Dreams a three-pointer. I'd love for him
Look,
to get on.
look, that was all Tucker Graves right there backing out. He knows he's got the big man up top, anticipates that pass, and then he gets help from Gabe Brown sinking that 3. But when Fitz is not in, that leaves that lane open.
Good move there by Fondong.
There was a good cut by Gabe Brown. It was wide open, just didn't make it. There he is, top of the key. I thought he was going to shoot it. 2 minutes left here. Buckeye Panthers leading 21.
Oh, can't hit the bucket. That was a good move there by Brown.
21-19 here. Buckeye Panthers leading over the Bunkie Panthers. And that's going to be a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Full timeout. So, look, I mean, what do you think? I always tell everybody what I think's going on, what we need to do different. I'm going to ask you.
I think the Panthers are playing good basketball.
Hey, tonight we need some headphones because I can't hear nothing.
They can't let their student section get in their head.
That's right.
They got to play their brand of basketball, and I think we'll win the game if we just continue to play and don't let them drive, don't get in foul trouble, and don't get in that chippy game with them. Play smart, play good basketball, and I think the Panthers should win this ball game.
Yeah, look, I mean, yeah, like you said, I think our biggest thing is going to come from if we get in foul trouble or not late into the game.
Yeah, you can't get one of our starting 5 in foul trouble because we need all 5.
And then again, look, if you come in with those check-ins that you get, you know, when you're checking in, getting people air and this and that, whoever checks in, keep in mind you're going to have to play head up on that man, right, and you're going to have to play really aggressive basketball.
Yeah, we need to keep working the ball until we get our open looks, and we got to hit our shots when we get a chance. All right, 1:50 left to go here in the first half of play. Buckeye leads 21-19 over Bunkie. It'll be Bunkie basketball.
Ron Patterson, that's got to be a walk. Makes it. Going to tie it up, all knotted up, 21.
drives, and finishes at the rim. So Bunkie tied it up. Buckeye.
Yeah, look,
Goes
they
back
have a
up.
couple guys in foul trouble having to take a little break. You got to make it hurt right now when you can.
Good cut.
Good basketball there from Bunkie. That was a good pass.
High ball game.
I think Bass may have been a little out of position there. I don't know if he had that guy and got on the pick and roll there. Just found a little bit of separation, got him underneath the basket. There goes the astronaut.
All right, 58 seconds left to go here in the first half. Tie ball game. 23 all.
It's going to be a real barn burner.
It's going to be a good one.
This is one of them where you wish they played 20-minute halves.
Yeah. All right, Buckeye basketball coming out of the timeout. 58 seconds left to go in the half.
I'm trying to get at least 2 shots off here before the half's over.
I want one good one.
There, I thought that was going to be one of them. There's
Mateo.
one.
Nope. Gabe Brown for 3. It's good! So downtown, Gabe Brown hits another 3 to give the Buckeye Panthers a 3-point lead. Shot is up, off the mark.
There it is. There's your second shot. You got to go.
Here comes Buckeye. Punch. Can't get it to go.
Can't pick up the foul.
Bondon gets it.
It's going to be the end of the first half. It's going to be 26-25. Buckeye holding on to a 1-point lead here. It's going to be a good second half. I'm interested to see how it goes. We're going to try to mute it.
Does he know this side? Yep. All right, welcome back to the second half. Buckeye and Bunkie. Buckeye comes into the second half with a 1-point lead. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Holloway Outdoors and Marine. Holloway Outdoors and Marine, anything you need for hunting, fishing, or camping, go see them at Holloway Outdoors. Finest Boats in Sinlaw. They're a headline sponsor for Buckeye basketball.
So I'd like to thank, BK Distributors, BK Apparel, BK Promotions, BK Trio Business. I'd like to thank them, Scott and the gang, anything you need, trophy-wise, award-wise, Letterman jackets, decals, plaques. Go see him, one-stop shop. He's a headline sponsor for all sports here at Buckeye. I'd like to thank them. Look, 8 minutes in the third here.
Oh, it's going to be Bunkie basketball starting the second half. 1-point ball game. This is going to be a close one.
Buckeye cleaning on to a 26-25 lead here.
Good look. Hill brings it down. Can't finish. Still can't get it at the rim.
It's a late foul.
So that's going to be number 2 on Tucker Graves. That's going to send Zion Lee to the stripe, shooting 2. Lee sinks a first one.
Tied all up here, 26 apiece.
Lee makes them both.
I think you're going to see maybe this second half here, Futch maybe start trying to drive to that rim a little bit. They're just doing it. Bunkie's doing a good job of keeping those passing lanes closed off. And if anything is open, it's a little late that we see it. I think a good pass there. Graves shoots that. Fitz back off the mark.
Rebounded by Allen, and here comes Bunkie.
Bunkie going to slow it down. Going to put Bunkie, 27.
That's going to be a charge. That's 3 on Patterson.
That's going to be his third. Futch for 3.
That's off the mark. Dobbins drives. Spin move. Got it the ball. Allen with the points.
That's good. That's good defense by Jacob Bass. That ball just goes in. Buckeyes going to have to start shooting the ball better if we're going to stay in it, though.
Tucker Graves.
That's it. For 3. Graves going to tie it up, knot it up, 29 all. 6 minutes left here in the third. As Patterson bringing it down. Now they got Bass on Patterson, giving Fitz the middle there.
Short.
Got to.
Here comes Futch. Gets the roll.
Good extra step there by Logan Futch not to get that charge against him as Zion Lee was sitting there waiting for him. Good job by Futch. It's one of those things that he made it so it looks like a hero. If he'd have missed it, everybody been like, why didn't it go in?
Right.
It's one of those things you don't see unless you're really looking for it.
Lee looking to drive. Wraparound pass. Stolen by Brown.
And here it comes. You got to start.
And the
there
bucket,
it is.
Tucker Graves.
That's what makes Buckeye good, those transition points right there. Got to get it up on there. Bass sitting there waiting at half court for him. Going to try to get in Patterson's face, get him a little frustrated.
Patterson gets the finger roll. 33-31, Buckeye leads.
Everybody not thinking Gabe Brown can shoot it from out there.
Oh, he can. Oh. Uh-oh. That's going to tie the ball game. As Allen picks Gabe Brown's pocket. I thought he was going to throw that one down. Fitzback for three, off the mark.
And here they come back down, the Bunkie Panthers. Patterson taking his time. Somebody going to have to pick him up right here. Patterson showing off.
Patterson.
Here it is, third time's the charm.
Bass drives, throws to the corner. Tucker Graves. Futch with the mid-range jumper.
Should have been a foul on Logan Futch. They grabbed him as he was running. Didn't get called.
Tie ball game once again.
But he ties it 35 all here. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left.
Ooh, good pick there by Futch.
What a behind the back.
Oh, he couldn't finish it.
He couldn't finish it though. Beautiful behind the back. And Buckie's going to score in the transition. Caught sleeping.
Dobbins.
If Futch could have ended the behind the back.
Timeout, Buckeye. So, even though Futch didn't finish it at that end, you got to be heads up on defense down here.
Yeah, look, I mean, you get it still from you. You know, what was it, a 4-on-1? I mean, you had 3 guys back here from us.
Yeah, we just didn't.
And you had 4 guys down there for Buckeye. I mean, for the Bunkie Panthers. Futch goes behind the back. He gets it stripped. You got 3 guys down here, and nobody's paying attention. They're all wanting to watch the play, and you know, you give up one, what they called back in the day, I guess they called that a snowbird.
Old snowbird.
And he throws it across the court, and it ain't even nobody contested. By the time Tucker realized what was happening, he had already got the ball.
All right, 3 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Buckeye trailing 37-35 to Bunkie. It's going to be Buckeye ball coming out of the timeout.
Need somebody to make that open 3 right here. There it is.
Gabe Brown almost walked. Then we throw it away.
Fitzbacks is going to pick up a charge. I mean, a push. That's one of those fouls that we didn't need to pick up right there. That's his third. And we're early into the third. He's going to have to probably sit out the last minute and a half. 2 minutes of this. Probably play it down to 2 minutes. I look for Morey to sit him. Look, they already got the big Zion Lee on him, trying to get him to get a foul right now. Not sure what that was called. The backcourt?
I think it's a 5 second.
5 seconds for what? Till he made a move?
Yeah.
He was dribbling the whole time, wasn't he?
Yeah, but we were guarding him and he wasn't doing anything.
Oh, got it. All right. We've got to do a better job of getting open.
Good move there by Tucker Graves to keep the basketball.
There was that open look to Fitzback. Got to have that pass there from Studdard. Brown for 3.
It's off the mark. Rebounded by Bunkie. Patterson setting up the offense for Bunkie.
I look for him to push to try to get Fitzback to get that.
Oh, we got to be after the ball there. Hey, it's going to be white ball. Buckeye
And that's going to be
basketball.
Buckeye basketball. Yeah, you got to look for Futch, get that rebound on there. I'm not sure.
Hey, Brown drives, shoots.
How did he not get a foul? I don't
I don't
understand
know
how he
either.
didn't get a foul. He got pushed hard.
.57 seconds left to go in the third. Gave him the baseline. Sutter's going to pick up the foul.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the.
Leaning a little hard.
Yeah, he was leaning a little bit too much. He had a good sidestep there from.
Fondon.
Yep. They call that a shooting foul when you do that?
Miss the first one. Makes the second.
Number 4, checks in for Bunkie.
Three-point ball game, 48 seconds left to go in the third. Tucker Graves finds the open man, and Futch.
Good pass there by Mateo.
Excellent pass by Mateo. Lee drives. Pick. Gabe Brown headed down the court. No foul call. 2.7 seconds left to go in the third.
Had to be a quick inbound pass here and a shot. 2 seconds left.
Good look and the finish.
That's going to end the third. Look,
Takes the lead.
it's going to be one of those down to the barn, the nail biter. Yeah, really not a whole lot of difference in the first half there in the third. You know, I mean, you just got to find those. You got to find those passes like that. You got to take your opportunities, and you got to finish the drive, or you got to get your points off the board. Anytime you go up under the basket and you put the ball on the glass, you got to make sure it goes in to win this ball game tonight. And that's really either team. I mean, you know, right now, you know, Patterson was getting a little bit of groove there. He's got 3 charges on him. You know, they all come. That's all Fitzpatrick's charges was on Patterson.
That's right.
And Patterson's now he's realizing that he's taking that one step back, and his shots are falling.
They are. Going into the fourth quarter, we knew it was going to be a tight ball game. Here's where your practice comes into play. Here's where your
Free throws
comes into play. Your mindset comes into play.
Yeah, you just got to have the mindset that you're. Yeah, that's right. And look, this is where the big time. No matter if you're Buckeye Panthers or the Bunkie Panthers right now, I can tell you now in the fourth quarter, the student section of one of these two teams is going to make a difference in this game because it's at least 50 students from each class over here, and they're loud. I mean, you're going to have to refuse to lose.
That's it. And listen, this has playoff implications because Buckeye, they're both in the same division, Division II Select. Buckeye comes in ranked number 12. Bunkie comes in ranked 16. So it's big-time playoff implications with this. Futch drives, dishes over. Gabe Brown driving.
Oh, that was late.
He calls it from across the court.
That was late. It was the right call, but it was late.
Well, it's not his call to make it cross the line.
It's not. And they're talking about it now.
Don't let him take your call, man. Don't let him take your call.
And here we go.
It's going to be out of bounds. Pitch back. Gets a hand in there. The refs have done a good job here. I like the set of referees.
Yeah, look, they're trying to get Fitz back to get his fourth foul. I mean, they're playing.
All right, Buckeye comes up with a big rebound.
Why?
I don't know why. It's going to be a charge on Patterson. And 4.
And that's 4 on Patterson. And here comes the technical.
Yeah, there it is.
And the student section for Bunkie.
And the coach going to get a big T. I seen Gabe Brown the line.
Say it again.
I seen Gabe Brown the line. Look at who Paul's the pass.
Yeah, back in it. I know she's hot. Yeah, I would send Gabe Brown. No shocker. That's who they send to the line. And he misses the first. And he misses the second.
Got to make your free throw.
So Panthers still leading by 1.
Patterson still on the court with 4 fouls.
Off the poor free throw shooting from all the Panthers tonight. I don't think we're but 3 for probably 15 from the line. Fitz back at the top. They were starting to bring it here with Fitz. Letting Futch maybe make some of those cuts to the lane. And there's the first one for 3.
Off the mark.
And a technical foul not ended up hurting the Bunkie Panthers. However, Patterson does have 4.
Can't get the jumper to go. Gets his own rebound. Good block there.
Futch blocks it. And that's another technical. And we're going to send Fitz back. He's the only Panther that I know that's made a foul
I agree.
shot tonight. So we'll bring him to the line, see how he can do. I think we're 3 for 15. And he makes it.
That's going to give the Panthers a 2-point lead. Make some bold.
And I look for Zion start playing physical basketball here underneath to try to get Fitz back, to try to get close to running out on his fouls. He has 3. Patterson has 4 for the Panthers.
Yes.
Bunkie Panthers, that is. They need somebody to shoot a 3 here and make it. And again, Buckeye looking for that.
Butch drives.
It's going to be a blocking foul. Go against Zion Lee. That's going to be 4 fouls, 14 fouls.
So the foul does
be
go
his
against
second.
Lee, correct?
Correct.
5-second violation.
I don't understand it. Why wouldn't we call? I don't get it.
I would call timeout.
Or call a timeout or just throw the ball.
All right, Bunkie basketball.
That's a useless turnover right there.
Yeah. On a big possession.
Yeah, on a possession where you can up by 3. It's going to be Bunkie ball. That's what I would have called as well.
Now, if I'm Buckeye, I'm trying to pick up a 4th on Patterson.
If I'm Buckeye, I'm trying to get Patterson to foul out of the game.
Yes. I mean a 5th, not a 4th.
Yeah.
Dobbins throws it over. Patterson looks for the 3. Short. Gets it blocked. Here comes Buckeye.
Got to go all the way. Hey, called a charge on that, and we passed the ball. It's going to be Tucker's 3rd.
He's going to pick up 3. 5 minutes left to go in the game. Buckeye leads by 3. They need that possession to go up 2.
Yeah, it comes back to them when you're at it when you're trying to inbound the ball and we don't get the inbound, and then we go down there and we turn it over right there. I mean, you're looking at 2 possessions now where you could be up by 6, 7 points.
Yeah. Lee going to push it back out. Good look by Lee. And finish at the rim by Fondong.
Now you got a 1-point ball game because you had your last 2 possessions turn over. And then that momentum's going to shift to the Bunkie Panthers if you're not careful.
Should have hit Tucker there.
It's another cut to Fitzback. Of all the people you're giving it to, I don't know if you pass it to Gabe to drive into the paint there.
Gabe to drive in the paint.
I don't. Got Gabe Brown. Gabe Brown with his 2nd as well.
You got to give him a shot at it. Timeout, Bunkie.
Gonna be a full timeout.
All right, big 4 minutes left to go in the game. Buckeye leads by 1.
Yeah,
it's going to come down to the stretch.
It's going to come. I keep saying it's going to come down right now. Right now, if you're the Buckeye Panthers, you need to try to get Patterson out of the game. Yes. You need to whatever you got to do to pick on him to try to get him to pick up a reaching foul, something. If you're Buckeye, you need to quit turning the dadgum ball over.
Yeah, we went down with 3 possessions to go up by 2 possessions.
Correct.
And never shot the ball.
That's a fact. And then when we, like that last one right there, when we do go to shoot it, we get Gabe on a little screen round there. Got one. I'm just saying he's one of the smaller stature guys we have, and we're trying to get him. He's an excellent basketball player, but we're trying to get him to drive on people that's not giving up any room to anybody.
Right.
I mean, how's he not going to pick up the charge there? How's he not going to pick up the charge there? Because he's, I mean, nothing against him. I'm just saying.
All right, here we go. Bunkie basketball. Buckeye leads by 1.
You got to stay on Patterson and get that. It's a good call.
Sutter's going to pick one
up. It was just a little late, but it's a good call. It's going to put him to the line, and Patterson can shoot. Yeah. I look for Bunkie to take a 1-point lead here. The difference that comes down to it, I told you from the beginning of the game, thought it's going to come down to the line. Bunkie's nearly shot perfect from the line. We're 3 for 15. However, he misses the first one. It's going to be Mateo's 2nd. I thought it was Mateo's 3rd.
Nope. Short on the second one. Rebounded by Fitzback.
You got to get a pass half court there, and then you got to start.
Oh, we should have shot that ball.
Trying to knock some ticks off the clock. There it is. Nobody wants to shoot from the outside. There's Mateo for three.
Sutter for three.
Mateo says, give me the ball, I'll shoot it. And he's slapping the floor. Here we go. Mateo's feeling it. And here's where you're going to try to get Patterson to foul out if you're Buckeye. There it is, good open look. And that's going to be a foul. Oh, that one was a block. I think that was a charge all day.
I think that was his fifth.
That was a charge all day. It's all because he turned his body. If he'd have stayed straight, he would have picked up the charge. Tucker.
He ain't gonna listen to you.
He needs to tie his shoes. Scared he's gonna trip. And he makes that one. Yeah, it could have went either way. I mean, Patterson was going to foul out of the game with it. Fitz did a good job trying to pick it up. Just turned his body a little late there.
Misses the second. Fitz back with the rebound. Here come the Buckeye Panthers.
Mateo saying, give me the ball, I'm on fire.
Gabe Brown.
All over him, Zion, all over him. Zion playing a little bit of theater there. I don't think Mateo hit him in the face.
No. There it is.
Down Zion, gonna knock him down.
Tucker Graves off the mark.
Here it is in transition.
Good block, big block by Tucker Graves.
And they got it on, they got numbers. Oh, if he could have made it. Fudge for three.
Good. Logan Fudge for three.
Here we go, look for the floor.
Zion.
It's going to go against Fitz.
No, I hope not.
Yeah, I think that's what he called it on.
Number 1 picks up the foul for the Panthers.
That's it.
Had to be stuttered. I mean, he wasn't even around him.
Zion on the line for Bunkie, shooting 2.
It's got to be on 22. We're having a meeting of the mind right here.
Have him.
Got it on 1. Fitz is going to have to take it.
That'll send Zion. Fitz backs out of the game. Bass checks up for Fitz. Zion at the line, shooting 2.
All right, Buckeye with a 6-point lead, 1:21 left to go in the game. Zion Lee at the stripe, shooting 2 for Bunkie. Fitchback just fouled out of the game.
Yeah, look, the Bunkie Panthers got what they needed. As they got Fitz back out of the game, I look for Patterson to try to.
Futch. Pass it out. Ball's going to stay with Buckeye. 1 minute left.
I don't know if I like that from Mateo, picking that ball up there and turning around to the stands. That's tough. Again, we've already had a 58 and counting. There it is, anticipating the pass. It's going to put him to the line.
Number 22 picks up the ball for the Panthers.
Sutter's going to pick up his third.
Again, that's one of those passes that, I mean, you can't sit there and look at it all day.
Makes the first.
Deville checks in for the Panthers.
With the big man, Gage Benoit, making it into the game here late into the fourth. Try to match up with Zion underneath. He didn't box out. I'm looking for a line violation right here.
Makes them both.
Bunkie calls a timeout. It will be a full time.
Buckeye leads by 2, 47-45, with 49 seconds left to go in the game.
Yeah, look, I mean, if the Panthers pick up the win, you say a good ball game played.
Panthers are definitely going to pick up the win.
Well, that's a fact, yeah, because they're both Panthers. I mean, the Buckeye Panthers.
Buckeye.
The Buckeye Panthers pick up the win. You say, you congratulate them, good game, this and that. If you don't pick up the win as you're the Buckeye, it's because you've turned the ball over when you're not supposed to, unnecessary turnovers, and your foul shooting has been horrendous.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those things where you got to get out of this one and hope you get the W, because Buckeye has not played to their best potential, but they still have a chance to win the game.
That's right. All right, here we go. Buckeye ball coming out of the timeout, 49 seconds.
And that's going to put him to the line to tie the game right there.
Number 2 picks up the foul. Logan Wilson for the Panthers.
You can't close out a game playing like that.
No, I mean, it's one of those things, man. All eyes are on you. You get nervous.
Short on the first one.
We got a little nerves there at the line as well. But what you have to do as your Buckeye, you got to get the daggum rebound if he misses it. If you don't get the rebound, it's possibly best thing that could have happened right there if he make it.
Buckeye leads by 1. Don't pick up your dribble. Never mind.
You're still winning by 1. I mean,
that's 3 on
put him to the line.
Make your free throws.
Yeah, I mean, look, you're still winning by 1. You make them foul you for the rest of the game. You don't try to do anything. But you have to make these.
Yes. Teo makes the first one.
Sutter knocks down the first free throw and pass checks into the Panthers.
Puts the Buckeye Panthers up by 2.
This is a big-time free throw right here.
Free throw.
Mateo with ice veins.
Boom!
And it's good.
Sutter back to the line. Making it a 3-point game.
Now you don't foul. Whatever you do, don't foul. Just stay back here, don't foul. That's fine. You can take that.
Finish at the rim and timeout call by the Panthers. It'll be a
gets the points for Bunkie. Still down by 1. 22 seconds left to go in the game.
Problem is now you got to go the length of the floor.
Yep.
And I look for him to come out in the full court press.
If Futch gets the ball in his hands,
Can't pick it up before you get past
do not
half
pick
court.
up the ball.
You can pick up the ball as long as you're past half court. Because if you pick up the ball in the back court, it's going to be bad. It's going to probably be a turnover.
Yeah.
Because they're very quick, and they're gonna take every passing lane that you have away from you.
Don't get caught in the corner, and don't pick up your dribble. All right, Buckeye ball, 22 seconds. Buckeye up by 1. Gabe Brown. That's going to be a foul or a timeout.
Yeah, Logan Futch called a timeout right before he went out of bounds. I don't know if that was planned or what, but I was nervous.
No, it wasn't playing. All right, 13 seconds left to go in the game. Buckeye leads by 1. They have the basketball coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, you got to get the ball inbounds is what you got to do. You got to get the ball inbounds, and your first guy has to pick up the foul. You can't turn the ball over. You got to put the ball on the basketball court.
Just don't turn the ball over.
Don't turn it over.
You make your foul shots.
If you turn the ball over, I look for them to have one guy back here that's ready to run immediately. Immediately.
All right, here come the Buckeye Panthers.
Get some.
Tucker Graves.
Go every
time.
So others may
go every time.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Ball's going to be inbounded to Sutter. Foul.
I was getting nervous there. I'm glad they brought him back to the safety valve back here for Mateo to go to the line.
Robbins. That's his third.
Look, you thought the other ones was big time. These are really big time here. If he can make both of these, that almost puts the game away. And again, got Trent Deasing on the filming here. I don't know if you can hear us or not. I'd like to thank him.
Sutter hits the first one.
And the first one's in. They're going to have to beat you with a 3.
We don't have nobody down there to rebound. Sutter hits them both. Buckeye leads 51-48 with 9 seconds left. You can't give up the open 3.
No, look, it ain't no doubt that Buckeye calls the timeout. Bunkie's going to come over here. They're going to sit on the bench. They're probably going to talk about it.
They're going to draw up a 3-point play.
Yeah, I'm guessing that they're saying, "Hey, we're going to try to get the ball to Patterson. We're going to give him whatever 3 he can get, and he's going to try to put it into overtime." That's what I would do if I was the Bunkie coach. He shot well tonight. I'd run a screen with somebody, try to get him open. But if you're the Buckeye Panthers, you cannot foul him at the shot. If it goes in, it goes in.
But no open look from 3. Let him have the 2.
I don't even care if it's an open look if it's on an inbound pass. What you can't do is you can't foul him.
Or here's your second option. You foul him as soon as they get the ball.
You can't do that. They're going to put 2, but then I'm worried about they're making the first, missing the second, putting the other one back up. You're still tied.
If they dribble around a little bit, I would then foul them before they ever shot.
Yeah, it's one of those basketball coaches that they have different schemes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really know what I would do. I would probably make them throw it up on a hope and a prayer, but. And then again, I don't know. I would not. If they're shooting the ball, I would not 100% try to stop it. Patterson has the ball.
Can't get it to go. That's the ball game. Buckeye wins 51-48.
And that's going to be the end.
Big win there for for the Buckeye Panthers. Bunkie goes down 51-48.